Hey. Hey. I already filmed this entire video. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Natalie. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 quick tips for sustainable living. And I already filmed this video. I filmed this video already, and I'm so hungover from last night. I went out with some friends to celebrate my friend's birthday, and I drank a lot of whiskey, and so my brain is swimming in whiskey right now. And I went to film this video. I'm currently filming on an iPhone because that is what I have, and I set everything up, and I accidentally had the camera facing the wrong way and couldn't tell. I didn't know, and I filmed like a 20 minutes worth of footage just facing the wrong way. So that's the kind of day I'm having. Luckily I have the time to just do it all over again. So that was a great revelation. Anyway, today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 quick tips for a more eco-friendly lifestyle. Tip number 1, keep a to-go cup with a straw and a reusable water bottle in your car at all times. Obviously, if you live in a city where you're taking public transportation all the time, you could keep this kind of stuff in your bag or whatever you carry with you on your way to and from work or school or wherever you go. But for me, I live in LA, and it's a very car central city. So I'm basically live in my car. My car is crazy. It's a mess, especially because I have a dog and I take him to the park a lot. So my car is kind of messy. But one thing I started doing this past year was just making sure that I always had some type of reusable water bottle or to-go cup in my car, so that if I ever felt like I wanted to go get coffee, I didn't feel bad about going and buying coffee and using a single-use plastic cup from Starbucks or something. Also, if I'm out running errands all day, inevitably I'm gonna need water. So if I have a reusable water bottle in my car that I can go and bring into a place and fill with water, I'm gonna be a lot better off than, buying water bottles wherever I go. Because not only is that not good for the planet, it's also not good for my wallet. So that's one thing that I've done. And it's really simple, really easy if you can remember to do it. And once you do, it becomes a habit. So yeah, that's my first tip. Tip number 2, bring reusable grocery bags and produce bags to the store with you each time. Basically what I do is I just have a bunch of reusable grocery bags. It's not really anything revolutionary. I think most people do that this day and age because, they cost 50 cents at the grocery store, and then you never have to use plastic bags again. But not everybody uses the reusable produce bags, and those aren't really expensive. You can get mesh ones on Amazon. I also got these waxed ones from Etsy. I can link that down below. And those are really great for heads of lettuce, because I feel like the mesh bags don't really work great for heads of lettuce because they're just wet and they're leaking water everywhere. So I like to use the wax ones for lettuce, and then I'll use the mesh produce bags for pretty much everything else. What I'll do is I'll just keep all the bags in my car. I bring them in with me to the grocery store. I use whatever I plan on using, and then I get home, unload all my groceries, and then I put everything back in one grocery bag, and I hang it on my staircase that leads down to the garage. And the next time that I go down to my car, I just grab the bags off of the railing leading down and I throw them in my car so that they're there ready to be used the next time that I go grocery shopping. So yeah, super easy. It becomes a habit after a while, and 9 times out of 10, I remember to bring them into the grocery store. So yeah. For the times that I don't remember, if they're in my car, I go and bring my cart to my car, and I'll load my grocery bags and bag them at the car. I know that seems silly, but to be honest, I would just rather do it that way. I don't, my Jewish guilt takes over, and I can't be okay with getting bags when I know that my bags are in the car. But if I have forgotten them for whatever reason, I'll get paper bags if they have them at my store. Sometimes they're out because California people are really pretty good about using paper bags instead of plastic. So yeah, I'll just end up using paper bags if I have to. That really doesn't happen very often, but every once in a while we have to do it if I've forgotten the bags at home for whatever reason. Tip number 3 is for all of my bacon lovers. So my boyfriend and I love bacon. We eat it every day. Today I was hungover, so I had 2 pieces. Bacon is great. Yeah. That's it. That's all I have to say. If you do end up going to the grocery store and forgetting your reusable bags, or you use paper bags or whatever, you can reuse the brown paper bags at the grocery store for your bacon grease. So what we'll do is we have a ton of brown paper bags lying around from past grocery trips or what have you. And when we get home, I'll cut the bags into little squares, and then we can use it to pat our bacon grease when we're cooking each morning. So it's just a way to use something that you already have lying around, because how many times do you like reuse the bags that you get at a grocery store? That's something that you can do with those bags if you like bacon and you don't know what to do with the bags. So it kind of makes them a little bit more multi-purposeful. If you don't have those bags lying around and you don't eat bacon grease, then yeah, that tip doesn't really apply. But for all my bacon lovers. Tip number 4 is switch to shampoo bars and conditioner bars. I wasn't sure that I would like shampoo or conditioner bars because I have really thick curly hair. It gets really frizzy. Detangling it can be a bitch sometimes. And I just didn't think that I would ever find a conditioner bar that would do it for me. But let me tell you, I have tried the conditioner bar from packagefreeshop.com. I've tried some shampoo bars from their website, and I actually really like their stuff. And I know Lush makes some shampoo bars as well. I don't know if they make conditioner bars. They might. But all in all, if you're already buying like a good quality sulfate-free shampoo, the cost-wise is pretty comparable to what you'd get for something like that. They last a really long time. My boyfriend and I were using a conditioner bar almost every day for like months before it finally got to the point where we couldn't use it anymore. It took a really long time. So I definitely recommend stuff like that. It's just nice because the shampoo bottles and conditioner bottles that you get like at a store, they're always made from like such a thick plastic, and there's no way that that stuff is ever going to break down. It's really concerning, and it's so wasteful. So if you can switch to that kind of thing, if that's something that you can afford, I think it's a great route to go. It's just a lot better for the planet, and they work really well, surprisingly, to the point where I'm like frustrated that we as a society even use plastic to begin with for shampoo and conditioner. But oh well. And tip number 5 is swapping paper towels for microfiber cloths. This is something that I did over the course of months. It wasn't like an all or nothing thing. I found a company called Marley's Monsters online, and they make what they call unpaper towels. They're these little microfiber cloths with cute little patterns on them, and they're reusable. You can wash them after every use, and they last a really long time. They're really great. They're pretty durable. And they work really well at cleaning surfaces as well as just being like napkins and acting like a paper towel would. They are kind of pricey, I will say that. They're like 12, like for a pack of 12, it's like $30. So it's definitely not something that's like cheap. But if you start off with just slow, I mean, you don't even have to buy them from Marley's Monsters. You can definitely find just any brand of microfiber cloths on Amazon. There's definitely cheaper versions out there. And if you can just use them for things like cleaning up little spills here or there, or a napkin, if you have a little kid, I'm sure they'll like the patterns that some of them come in. It just reduces your paper waste, which is always a good thing. I will say that we still do use paper towels for little things here or there, mainly for like really big, crazy spills that happen when we're low on the towels. Like if all of our towels are dirty and then we spill like a ton of coffee, or we spill something crazy that needs to be cleaned up like right away, then we have paper towels on hand. Also, it's nice to have paper towels for the days where we like clean the bathroom or clean things where I just don't want to put the microfiber cloths, because I use them as napkins too, so I don't trust using them for like cleaning heavy duty type surfaces, if you know what I mean. So it's nice to have paper towels for some things. I'm not saying everybody needs to get rid of their paper towels, but just to reduce your usage of them. And it's nice to have the little towels around. They're kind of cute in the kitchen. You can roll them up and stick them on a paper towel rack if you want to. People have done that, and I do that sometimes, but sometimes I'm too lazy to do that. So yeah, they're just nice and convenient to have. Okay guys, that's all I have for you in this video. These were just a couple little tips that I've implemented over the course of the past 2 years. I do a lot of other things now, so if you're interested in this type of video, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to make more videos and more tips on how to be more eco-friendly. I think it's one of those things that a lot of people get intimidated by when they first get started, and they have like an all or nothing mentality about it, and they think they have to spend all this money and do all these things. And in reality, like, that's not gonna be sustainable, ironically. You don't wanna go out there and spend a ton of money and freak yourself out and be really strict about being perfect and, you know, really like being the most eco-friendly person of all time. Like, it's just not gonna last. It's much better to just, you know, implement things bit by bit, I think. You know, most people, at least for me, that's what works. If I implement something and make sure that I make it a habit before I try to bring something new into my life. So right now I'm working on other things to be more sustainable, because everything I just mentioned to you has, you know, I've bought it and it's in my life now, or it's become a habit. So yeah, don't freak yourself out about this kind of stuff. Don't feel like you have to go and spend a ton of money. You could maybe just try one of these things. You know, if you already have brown paper bags lying around and you're a big bacon lover, there you go. If you've been wanting to try a conditioner bar, try that. Like, you don't have to go and try everything all at once, because it can get expensive. So yeah, just maybe pick something that speaks to you and let me know how it goes. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that I made sense, because my brain is swimming in whiskey right now. I'm gonna go play with this dog that's making noise over there and drink some water. He's had enough of it too. Oh my God, he's lost it, because Mom has been staring at the camera now for like 40 minutes talking, because her first video was a fail. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought. Give it a like, because it really helps my channel out, and subscribe if you want to. Until next time, guys, stay golden. Bye.